Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock and happy Monday evening to you guys. Guys, this pollen has your girl jacked up, so I'm sounding like Snuffleupagus. What is the name off of Sesame Street? Snuffleupagus? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sounding like all of them right now, honey. But listen, so guys, I wanted to talk to you all about how can you change him or change her. Well, guess what? I have an answer for you. You can't. You can't. And you can't. Okay, guys, the thing about it is, when we meet individuals who we see great potential in, and sometimes we feel like we can help that individual rise to that potential, right? And it's our beautiful little hearts. You're all caught up, you're gone, you're in love, you maybe full of lust, whatever. But you feel like you can literally help this person rise to whatever you think they may be. Now, mind you, at the beginning of the relationship or a situationship, like the person is going to be like, okay, whatever you say, yeah, I'm all down for it. I'm down for it. Because of course they're putting that front on. They're putting that front on in the beginning. They're trying to get to know you. So they're trying to prove to you that, yes, I can be the person you want me to be. I can change all that stuff. So now you're investing time, wisdom, words, maybe money, whatever. You're investing a lot into them. And then all of a sudden, when all that newness wears off, you start to see the real person. You start to see that that person is nowhere involved as you are with trying to better themselves or better their lives. Well, guys, here's the thing. It took me a while to learn this. I'm telling you, I just wish that I knew what I, knew then what I knew now. It would have saved me so much time, so much heartache, so much pain. We will change absolutely no one. Absolutely no one. And the truth of the matter is, now, where I am in my life now, I think it's really unfair to try to change someone. Because we all have had our own paths in life. Excuse me. We all have had our own individual path in life. So what I've experienced, you may not experience. So what I respond to, you may not respond to. Okay, here's where the problem comes in at. When you meet someone and then you're putting on this facade, like you want to change and yeah, help me, I want to change. That's where the problem comes into play. Because now, you're putting it out there and now I'm investing this time and this energy into helping you, become a better person. When you really know deep down inside, you're comfortable and you're content with being who you are. Now you've wasted my time. And I can't get that time back. So we're about to have a problem, like Virgo style. For real. We're going to have a problem, right? Now, if you're authentic, real, and transparent enough to say at the very beginning, like, listen, I love who I am. I'm never going to allow anyone to change me. That can be if I'm good, if I'm bad, if I'm not good enough for you. Here's what it is. This is me. Either you take it or you leave it. To me, I think that is the most rawest, is raw, it's a word, the most raw thing that someone can do. Like, that's how I am. If I meet someone today, right? Let's just say I meet someone today and we go out to dinner tonight. Well, we know we're not doing that in quarantine. We in quarantine, honey. But I'm the kind of person, like, I put everything on the table. And well, first of all, I'm very comfortable and I'm very honest and very real. Like, so having a first date with me is like really having a conversation with your best friend, your homeboy, whatever. Because I'm a real, genuine, authentic person. So of course you don't put your whole life, story on the table. But I think one of the most raw and real thing you can do as an individual is to really, put your characteristic on the table. Like, I mean, listen, this is who I am. Yeah, this area, I think I need to polish up some. I'm working on that. I'm not perfect yet. I'm working on this. Because to me, you're giving that person a clear sign of, who you are and what they will get. Nobody got time to be wasting, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months with people who are putting this front on, trying to be this perfect whole individual at the very beginning. And now in month 6, you're really seeing the true person. Put it on the table. Because what is for you is for you. Anybody that God has designed for you is for you. So there's nothing you can say that's going to turn them off. Well, maybe, I don't know. But I'm just a realist. Like, I'm telling you, man, listen, I meet you for the first time. It's like we're vibing like we've known each other for 12 years, honey. But, I was having a conversation, with one of my mentees today, and she's a wholesome girl. She came from a 2-parent household, experienced the traditional, beautiful upbringing, white picket fence, 2-parent household, dog in the backyard, just Disney World. But she fell in love with a guy who came from a complete opposite background, very toxic upbringing. But she fell in love with him. So in her mind, she could help him and fix him and, help complete him and mold him into the man that she wants to be, which was, her father, who was the perfect gentleman, full of, again, morals and values and structure and balance. Well, he didn't come from that. So you can't teach him something that he experienced 20, 30 plus years and think that you can change all of that in a year. It doesn't work like that. First and foremost, I personally believe that every single person on the face of this earth can change. But that change has to come from, first of all, you acknowledging that you need change and that the things that you were taught were not proper. Then you being tired of getting the same results. And then the hard part, you applying extensive work. That can be therapy. That can just be you and God leading you and guiding you. That's through prayer, meditation, through just unlearning things that you have been taught in order to relearn, studying, YouTubing, whatever. Extensive work. And it will not happen overnight, but it's a sheer determination. It's almost like you trying to complete that degree or whatever it is that you want to complete in your life, that goal. You have to have that kind of determination to change. And most importantly, you're going to have to cut a lot of things off, including people, because it's going to require all of your attention. So I believe that anyone can change, but again, you have to want the change. But when you start giving people ultimatum that if they don't change, you're going to leave them, and now you're forcing them to change, they're going to change. They're going to change for a few weeks just to close your mouth. They're going to change. And once things get back to normal, they're going right back to their old self because that's not who they want to be. But guess what? You don't have to stay. That's your decision. So if you realize that this person cannot measure up to the person that you need for your life, you're just going to have to walk away. And there's no need to be angry about it or hate each other. It is what it is. You're on 2 different wavelengths, and maybe that's just not the person that God has designed for you. Again, I believe we meet each person teaches us something different. So take whatever you learn, apply it to the future, but understand that you will change nobody. Think about something in your life that you don't like about yourself, right? And you've been trying to change that thing. Let it be you talk too much, you don't talk enough, you get angry easy, whatever. That one thing about yourself that you really don't like about yourself, and you try to change it you've been trying to change it all of your life, and you keep failing. But if it's that difficult for you to change something about yourself, what makes you think that it's easy for that person to change something about themselves? Even if they want change, why do you think they can change overnight? You say they don't communicate properly. Okay, well, they were taught all their lives that men don't communicate. They're too emotional, or men are such and such, and they speak their emotions, which I think is bull crap. It's bull crap. Like, to to any of those, if you got little boys, please let your boys know it's okay to cry. It's okay to express themselves, not for every little thing, but when they're feeling pain, when they're feeling hurt, when they're feeling, anything emotional, it is okay. Teach them early on, because now we're out here dealing with a generation of men who hold everything in, and literally their heads are the size of a watermelon about to explode because they're holding everything in. Yeah, I got a topic there. But I truly I always lose my train of thought. I need to start taking notes before I start speaking. But yeah, guys, I just want to let you guys know, like, it is not your job to change someone. And you got to understand that just because you want that person to change, you got to still recognize that maybe they came from a completely different upbringing than you did. So it's not that easy. You will not change them. I'm letting you know. So to keep your pressure stabilized, if you don't want high blood pressure, if you don't want anxiety and stress attacks, stop trying to change people, because it's not going to work unless they're ready. And they're showing you that they're ready. Then if you want to hold their hands and help walk them through the process, which is going to be a very, very long, strenuous process, then by all means do it. But if you don't have time, I sure don't got time. I've spent the majority of my life trying to change people who says they want to change, and honey, they don't. So right now I'm like, listen, you say you want to change, I got you, right? Because your girl got some things she want to work on too. So you want to change, I got you, boo. Let's hold hands. Let's do this thing together, right? I got you. I'm going to give you about a good 3 weeks to show me different in your actions. And you got to go, baby, because I don't have time to waste. I ain't got time to waste, honey. But I just want to encourage you guys, if you're trying to change someone, again, sometimes also, we try to change people because it's easier to change people than to change ourselves. So are you trying to deflect from your own issues, from things that you need to change? Because sometimes we can pick out everyone else's flaws so much that we miss our own. So what is it about you? Because if you take this dude or this female and you sit them down, and you probably can give me about 5 or 6 things you want to change about them. And then if I look at you and say, well, what about you? Is there anything you want to change? No, you ain't got nothing to say. Oh, so you perfect, right? Okay. Let's keep it real here now. We're going to listen. If you can call me out, call yourself out. Let's change together. You guys have a great evening. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.